into an ad.
Yeah, we're going to take a break and I had to fix Jerry's mic. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
If you have COVID-19 tests at home, you've probably wondered, when should I use them? Some times are better than others. If you have COVID symptoms, take a test. If you've had a COVID exposure but no symptoms, wait 5 days to test. If you want to be sure you don't have COVID before meeting up with others, test as shortly beforehand as possible. That's all there is to it. Just follow the directions in the package. For more answers to COVID test questions, visit doh.wa.gov/testing.
We're back here at Highclimber Baseball Field. Evergreen Conference baseball lineups. Here's Jerry Apple.
Okay, first for the visiting Black Hills Wolves. Batting first, number 15, the right fielder, Truman Wimsett. Batting second, the third baseman, number 21, Joey Floyd. Batting third, the left fielder, number 8, Braden Bond. Batting cleanup, the catcher, number 7, Parker Termini. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 2, Max Johnson. Batting sixth, the pitcher, number 32, Mark Otto. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 23, Hank Spray. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 14, Alec Lynch. And batting ninth for the Wolves is the center fielder, number 4, Xander Shepler. That's your starters for the Wolves. And now your starters for the Highclimbers. At shortstop, number 13, Wagner. And I'm going to stop there.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get into that. The pitcher for the Highclimbers today is Brady Rhodes. Catcher is Brendan Wagner. Let's see here. Schlender's over at first. Got that all here. Williams at second. Wyatt Wagner at short. Spencer Coots at third. Gerchek, Carlton, and Hudson in the outfield. There is a foul off right in front of us, Jerry.
Yeah, leading off, of course, is number 15, the right fielder, Truman Wimsett.
Which is absolutely different than what I have was his number here, but there was duplicate numbers on the sheet. And he'll foul another one back, and that's 0-2 to Wimsett. He's down here, Jerry, at 42. I don't know why it's there, but that's what I have.
Okay.
Let me change that real quick.
All right.
Maybe. And there's a fly ball that's going to drop in. Williams grabs it, throws to first, but there is a leadoff single for the Wolves. Their first batter.
And now up is your second hitter for Black Hills, and that's the third baseman, number 21, Joey Floyd.
Okay, Floyd. Where is Joey here? In the hole. Okay. Takes a pitch outside. Now, Joseph, 1 for 3, a double, will walk, and scored 2 runs yesterday against Aberdeen. Next pitch on the way, a fly ball. That one's going to get Gerchek to come in field a little bit on the run and grabs it for out number 1. And that holds the base runner over there at first. So that's 1 away for the Wolves here.
And now up is your left fielder, number 8, Braden Bond.
Oh boy, I'm going to have trouble tracking these down because the numbers are different than what I have. There he is, Braden, 1 for 3, walked, then scored a run. And he takes ball 1. Interesting that they changed all the numbers. I'm just going to give up on that. Just have to look for names.
Okay.
1 away, 1 on. There's a ground ball that gets by Schlender into right field. And there's runners at first and second for the Wolves here with 1 away.
And that was the second single for the Black Hill Wolves here. And now your cleanup hitter, the catcher, number 7, Parker Termini.
Yeah, 1 for 2. 2 RBIs and walked a couple times yesterday. So 1 away and runners at first and second for the Wolves here early on. Termini steps in. Here's the pitch from Rhodes. Ball 1. So again, we have a different look for the Highclimbers than we've seen most of the season, except for Wednesday when everybody was moving around.
Yeah. Because of senior night. Yeah.
Right. There's another line drive. This time, Williams will shuffle it over to second base for 1 out and over to Schlender at first, and that will get the inning to end. And the Highclimbers, well, I should say the Wolves get a couple of hits, leave a couple of runners out there. We head to the bottom of the first, no score.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our determination, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
And we head to the bottom of the first inning.
Yeah, leading off for the Highclimbers will be the shortstop, number 13, Wyatt Wagner. Now, interesting fact about Wyatt. Wyatt has 7 stolen bases already this season. That is really good. And also, he leads the team in on-base percentage.
Okay.
.610. That's outstanding.
And let's see, Wednesday against Cross Point, he was 1 for 3 and scored a run. In the first Monday's meeting between these two teams, Wyatt 0 for 3 did score a run because he did walk once. So we'll lead things off for the Highclimbers here. So Otto on the mound, Termini behind home plate for the Wolves. And they're sleeveless, folks. It's not a funny thing to see on here. It's not. So here's the first pitch from the lefty to Wagner. Hit that outside corner for strike 1. Here's the next pitch on the way. Outside, that's going to be a ball, just a bit outside. 1-1 is the count to Wagner, leading things off. Here's the next pitch. Shows bunts it, and that one's going to roll up the third base line and roll foul. So 1-2 now to Wyatt Wagner, who's got some speed because he made it to first base, Jerry.
Well, yeah, and your leadoff hitter usually has, like you said, has a really good eye and is fast.
And is fast, yes.
And Wyatt plays a good shortstop position.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter for the Highclimbers. Outside ball 2. 2-2 is the count. So it was all prepared for this, bring up graphics and stuff to show who's in the front, in the lead, and here's the playoff situation, and I'm all wrong. Yeah, ball 3, 3-2. Because of this, some play 3 games against Evergreen.
Yeah, Shelton is playing 2 teams, 3 games.
Right.
And that was Rochester and, of course, Black Hills.
Right. There's a fly ball that's going to be foul. Heads up, people. Hit the top of the pool behind us, and that is still 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Let me ask you a question. Are they trying to schedule 20 games? Is that what they're trying to do?
Well, the way Paul was explaining it to me is they were going to go for everybody having 3 league games, and some said, no, we don't want to do that, and others said they did, and it just didn't work out.
Okay.
Another foul ball. Actually, this one's going to be playable on the run out there. Into foul territory is Bond, and that is out number 1 for the Highclimbers.
And now up is number 30, the second hitter for us, and he plays second base. This is Austin Williams.
Well, he didn't play against Cross Point, but on Monday's game he was 1 for 2 and had a double. So the first pitch to Williams is a swing and a miss, strike 1.
I enjoy talking to his dad. His dad's here for every game, and just one of the great parents of these kids.
Next pitch on the way, and there is a fly ball. That's heading out to right field and drops in. Good effort out there by Shepler. Couldn't get to it, however, and there's a 1-out double.
Nice job by Austin. Stand-up double. And now up is your third hitter, number 19, the catcher, Brendan Wagner.
Now, Brendan, he was 1 for 3, had a double and an RBI against Cross Point. He actually pitched 2/3 of an inning as well, at 1 strikeout.
And he leads the team in hitting, 433.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really good.
Austin Williams on second base for the Highclimbers here, 1 out. And Wagner will step in. This is Brendan Wagner. The first pitch to him. Strike. That ball actually looked like it hooked outside. I don't know if that's even possible. So no balls and 1 strike to Wagner, with 1 away and a runner in scoring position. A little bit outside, 1-1. Waiting for the next pitch. Outside again. Ball 2, 2-1 is the count.
Austin Williams is on second base in scoring position. Brendan Wagner trying to get him in.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Again outside. Ball gets away from Termini. Going to third now is Williams on the pass ball. And that's 3 balls, 1 strike to Brendan Wagner. Now a runner over at third, and Williams.
And Brendan is ahead in the count, so we're looking for be very selective here.
So the lefty into a stretch and a pitch. Strike 2 call. That was actually a check swing by Wagner. So the count is full with 1 down and 1 on. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on. Bottom of the first inning, no score. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 2 for the Climbers here in the first.
And now up is the first baseman, number 14, Cole Schlender. Now, he's been doing some catching too, right?
Yeah, most up until Wednesday, he was the guy behind the plate. 0 for 1 against Cross Point, walked 2 times, scored a run, pitched a couple innings as well.
Yeah.
Pitch on the way, he'll hit one chopper foul. It's 0-1 to Cole. Slender will step back in. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Schlender. Can Otto get out of this inning here? Swing and a miss, and he does. He strikes out the side. So the Highclimbers leave one out there. Can't take advantage of the double by Williams, and we head to the second inning. No score.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too, and that's why we did something about it.
We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers.
We are normal people just like you.
And together, we can make a difference.
Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
And we head to the second inning of play, no score.
And leading it off here, the top of the second inning for the Wolves is the second baseman, number 2, Max Johnson.
Max 1 for 3 at a double and batted in 3 runs against Aberdeen yesterday. And the first pitch to Max, it's a fly ball, but it's going foul and out of play. Right over to Jerry's left. It's 0-1. Everybody's swinging, Jerry. Coming out swinging today.
Yeah. We haven't gone deep in any of the counts, that's for sure. Well,
we're only in the second inning, though. There's another swing and a fly ball that's going foul, hooking foul, and out of play. 0-2.
Cole Schlender giving it a shot, but just out of his reach.
There's a fence in the way.
Oh, yeah, that could
that kind of makes it a little difficult.
That could make the difference.
Yeah.
0-2
to Johnson. Next pitch on the way. Another swing and a foul off. Still 0-2. So some things to point out here. We got a tennis match going on behind us. We've got a softball game in the softball field. It's actually a double header, Jerry. I didn't know that, and I think they decided that today or yesterday. Next pitch on the way to Johnson, inside and high. Ball 1-2 to the leadoff batter for Black Hills. Next pitch on the way, swing and another foul off. Glad my camera wasn't over there. Yes, there's a camera over there. So we still 1 ball, 2 strikes now. And Wagner's going to go talk to Rhodes. Short conversation, Jerry.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's all you need. So Max Johnson steps back in the box, waiting for his 1-2 pitch. Low ball 2-2. Next pitch on the way. Fly ball. High but shallow. There's Williams right under it for out number 1. kind of moved over to his right a couple of steps, and that recorded the out.
And now up is number 32, your pitcher, Mark Otto.
Let's see, Otto did not bat yesterday. He did do some pitching in relief yesterday. Takes strike one. That's all the information I have on him. He did not play on the 19th. Swing and miss on this next pitch at 0-2.
That's against Aberdeen?
Yes. Oh, wait a minute. No, that was against Shelton on Monday.
Oh,
Excuse me.
okay,
He did not play against Aberdeen. I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Gotcha.
Next pitch. Fly ball. Heading out there to left field, and Gerchek reaches up there, grabs it, and that's out number 2.
Nice catch by Kyle.
Had a nice backup there by Carleton, who came over from center field on the run just to back him up. So 2 away for the Wolves here in the second inning.
And now up for the Wolves is the first baseman, number 23, Hank Spray.
Okay, so I got to find Spray on here. Where is he? All the way up there. Hey, I don't have anything, so I don't think he played in the last couple of games. First pitch to Spray. Outside, ball 1. And it's good to have, but when you don't have numbers, I mean, these numbers are just all over the place.
Well, it helps us make sure we have the correct spelling.
That's true. When I get it right, there's a line drive right over to Schlender. He'll just kind of jog over there to first base, tag the bag. That'll do it for the Wolves in the second. We head to the bottom of the frame. Still no score.
No, that's very.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
What if one day you went to your secret hiding place, and instead of what you came for, you found this? What would you do? The truth is, all drug use comes with risk. Before drugs take their toll on you and your family, know that there is help. You can quit. If you or someone you love is struggling with drug use, call 1-800-662-HELP for 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, or go to samhsa.gov/knowtherisks.
Bottom of the second inning we head.
Yeah, and leading off for the Highclimbers is the designated hitter, number 8, Tyrell Stewart. I was impressed with Tyrell yesterday in his 1-inning pitching stint. He struck out all 3 players.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, 3 strikeouts, 1 inning of relief, and he was 1 for 3 and scored a run.
Yeah, and Mark Otten, who's the pitcher now for Black Hills, struck out the last 2 players in the first inning.
It's the first pitch to the DH. Outside. Ball 1. My graphics will work for me. There we go. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss by Stewart. 1-1. Kind of interesting stance, Jerry. Takes ball 2. It's kind of casual out there when he steps into the box. So 2 balls, 1 strike, the leadoff batter here. For the Climbers in the second inning, bottom of the second we are, no score. Next pitch outside, ball 3, 3-1.
Yeah, you'd like to see maybe with their elbows out just a little bit more because they're more ready to make contact.
Well, he's just, swinging that bat, and he'll take a leadoff walk.
And who are we when he has a good eye?
That's right.
Right?
What do we know?
What do we know? And now up is your left fielder, Batting 6 for the Highclimbers is number 3, Kyle Gerchuk. And Kyle made a really nice catch out there.
He did.
That last inning.
Just reached up there at full extent of the arm and grabbed the ball.
Yeah.
Wednesday against Cross Point, he was 2 for 3, batted in 2 runs. Also pitched an inning in the third, gave up 1 hit, struck out 1 and walked 2. And he takes strike 1.
And we mentioned earlier in the season, he pitched a no-hitter, I think, into 6 innings. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
So Stewart over on first base for the Highclimbers here. Throw over to first. And Stewart dives back safely.
It's nice to see Stewart being able to play. He did play some football for us, too.
Right.
He was a punter.
And I believe he was coming off the bench on the... maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. There's ball 1. I was thinking he was on the basketball court at one point in time, but I might be wrong.
Yeah.
He's a senior, so I was thinking, well, he might have been on the JV, but he's a senior, so that usually doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes it does. 1-1 the count. 1 on. Nobody out for the Highclimbers here in a second. Another throw over the first, and Stewart dives back head first again.
And he is from Australia.
Yep.
Foreign exchange student.
Living with the, I'm correct, living with the former baseball coach. There's a bunt up front, throw to first and off the glove, and Gerchuk is safe, and so is Stewart over on second.
So an error on the first baseman there. And now we have 2 people on, 1 on second, 1 on first, and now up is number 20, the right fielder, Cannon Hudson. I was talking to Trevor about Cannon. Cannon can throw about 84, 85 miles an hour.
Really?
That's really good. That's his top speed. That's impressive. That's impressive.
Shows bunt, and he'll bunt one right out in the front, and the throw to third for the 1 out there as Stewart couldn't get off the bag, and that is out number 1 for the Highclimbers, and we still have runners at first and second as Hudson made it safely to first.
And now up is your center fielder, number 44, Matt Carleton, playing center field.
Matt was 0 for 1 against Cross Point on Monday. He was 0 for 4, but he did drive in a run. And he scored a run because he did walk, I would imagine. That's what that meant. I don't have that in my notes. However, pitch on the way, outside, strike 1 called. Gerchuk at second, Hudson at first for the Highclimbers, 1 away. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a fly ball. That's going into foul territory. And grabbing it for the out is Spray, so that's out number 2.
And now up is your third baseman, number 2, Spencer Coots.
0 for 2 against Cross Point, 0 for 3, but did drive in a run. And he walked once, and he scored a run on Monday against Black Hills. So 2 down and 2 on for the Highclimbers here in the bottom of the second inning. No score. Both teams have had opportunities with runners on base, just can't drive them home. And there's a high fly ball to center field, and grabbing it is Shepler, and that'll end the inning. So we head to the third, still no score.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Head to the third inning, no score between Black Hills and Shelton.
Brady retired to side in the second inning, 1-2-3. There's 2 hits off of him so far, and of course there's no runs yet. Leading off for Black Hills here in the top of the third is your shortstop, number 14, Alec Lynch.
Let me find Lynch here. There he is, right there. Did not play yesterday. Let's see, he did not bat. No, yeah, he did. No, he didn't bat on Monday. First pitch to Lynch is a strike. It's 0-1. Next pitch on the way. Strike 2. Wow, that one's down. The first one was outside. The next one was down the middle of the plate. Shall the third one be inside, Jerry? I'm only speculating. It's a ground ball right up the middle. Wyatt Wagner grabbed it over there, throws it to Schlinder at first, and that's out number 1.
And now up for the Wolves is number 4, the center fielder, Xavier Shepler.
All right, Shepler. Where is he on my? There he is. 1 for 1. Walked twice. Scored 3 runs yesterday against Aberdeen.
Okay.
Takes ball 1, the first pitch. Next pitch from Rhodes. Swing and foul that one over the clubhouse. So 1-1 is the count. There's a nice crowd over the softball field, and somebody got surprised by that foul ball, Jerry. So one drawback of having these complexes or these athletic fields right next to each other. There's ball 2, 2-1.
But Shelton has a beautiful baseball fast pitch facilities.
Yes, and a nice tennis court.
Yeah, they resurfaced and did those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inside, ball 3, 3-1.
Have a new powerlifting gym.
Yeah.
And they've worked on the wrestling room.
Just done some really great things with the money they got from the state. Strike 2 called, 3 and 2. Excuse me, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
The other thing too is auxiliary gym.
Yes.
So they're able to have 2 practices at the same time.
Oh, and there's hit by a pitch, and Shepler heads to first base with 1 out.
And now up is your third hitter this inning for the Wolves, the right fielder, number 15, Truman Winsett. He got a single the first time.
Yeah, right. Leadoff hitter, top of the order for the Wolves here. Had a similar situation. Takes strike, runner goes, throw in, and they did tag him out. Wow, Jerry, I didn't think he did. He just couldn't get to the bag in time, and a nice reach around tag. I think that was Wagner that did that. So 2 away for the Wolves here.
That is correct.
Just didn't quite get his hand on the bag. That was a ball, actually. The first one was a ball, and the second pitch is a ball, I should say. So 2-0 with 2 out, nobody on. And he'll foul 1 off. 2-1. So here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, hooking foul, and it is hit hook foul. He had a lot. He hit that hard, Jerry.
Yeah, he did.
Could hear it. So the count is 2-2 with 2 out. Nobody on for Winsett. See, he holds that ball up like you said, or that bat up like he said. Takes strike 3, and that'll do it for the Wolves here in the inning. We head to the bottom of the third. Still no score.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for help with food, healthcare, and other resources.
211, how can I help you?
Call 211 or visit 211.org. 211, get connected, get help.
Bottom of the third inning we head. No score.
Yeah, leading off is your leadoff hitter, Wyatt Wagner, your shortstop, number 13. He flew out to left field.
All right. The first pitch to Wyatt is a strike.
I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
In high school baseball,
okay,
they're using a metal bat.
Yeah.
But in the big leagues, they're using a wooden bat.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a reason?
I don't know. I have no idea. The fly ball. In comes Bond, and he'll catch it on the run for out number one. I think it's just it's an option because this looks like a wood bat coming up.
Well, let's see.
Austin Williams.
Well, maybe you're right.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, I think it is a metal bat. Yeah, it is
yeah,
metal.
it's metal. You're right. And you foul that one off. Over on the mini dome.
It looked like a wooden bat.
It did. It's got that color to it, but that's a good question.
I'll find out the answer.
I think with the Major League they require it to be a wood bat, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They do.
So outside, ball 1-1. You're the expert here, Jerry. I'm not when it comes to baseball.
I learned something every game.
Okay, well, this is true, but fly ball, center field. Shepler running with a little underhand grab, and that's out number 2 for the Climbers.
And now up is your third hitter this inning, and this is the catcher, number 19, Brendan Wagner. He struck out in the first inning.
Getting a bunch of fly balls in this inning, Jerry.
Yeah, gone pretty quick. I shouldn't say anything.
It's only the third. Got a ways to go yet. First pitch to Wagner is a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Next pitch on the way, outside ball 1-1. Interesting, I don't, the way that Otto on the mound, he faces the catcher. I don't think I see that a lot. Usually they're looking in from the side, am I right? He does shift. There's a bunt that rolls foul. So 1-2 is the count. It just seems a little different. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying this is different than what we've seen. Or maybe I'm just seeing things.
So you're saying the pitch.
He's square. He's square.
Where normally it's more side.
Yeah, it's more of a sideways.
Okay. Good observation.
We haven't seen a lot of lefties either on the mound. There's another.
And no, we haven't.
Ground ball foul by Wagner.
I don't think Shelton has a lefty, do they?
Yeah,
trying to think.
It's Wagner is batting left. Don't know if he throws or bats.
I think he
left.
throws right.
Okay. I have to take a look at that. Swing and, there's a little bit of a foul.
He thought it was a third, and it's not.
He got a little piece of it. I could hear it from here.
Uh-huh.
But Brendan did not.
Yeah.
So the count remains the 1-2. Brendan Wagner will step back in should he reach. Cole Schlinder's on deck. Here's the next pitch on the way. Fly ball. Center field. Deep out there. Shepler gets under it, and that'll be the inning. So 1, 2, 3.
Three fly balls.
Yeah, go the Highclimbers in the third. We head to the fourth. Still no score.
If you don't dispose of the unneeded medications in your home, they might find a new one. They could end up lost, stolen, or simply misused. Keep them safe, clean them out, take them back at the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration's National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, Saturday, April 30th. To find a collection site near you, visit DEATakeback.com. Help DEA keep our communities safe and healthy.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Well, it's the fourth inning, Jerry.
I noticed one of your ads dealt with the prescription take-back.
Yep.
That's a great program.
Right. It's just National Prescription Take-Back Day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just promoting that a little bit. We don't actually have one of those participating pickup spots in the area. We have some. They're just not participating in that particular DEA
Isn't
function.
the Sheriff's Department one place?
I believe it's at Mason Clinic now.
Oh,
I think they
okay.
moved it from there, and I'm trying to think where it is in Belfair. There's a ground ball that goes foul. Who's batting, Jerry?
Batting now is number 21, Joey Floyd. He's your third baseman. He flew out to left field in the first inning. Thanks for getting me back on task.
Next pitch on the way. Fly ball. Center field. Carleton under it this time, and he'll grab it, and that's out number one.
And now up is Braden Bond, your left fielder, number 8. He got a single in the first inning.
So one down for the Wolves here in the fourth inning. And I guess I'm wrong on the stance for the sign. As Rhodes throws one in there for strike one. It just might be he's more animated about the signs. I'm talking about Otto when he gets it. And here is Rhodes' next pitch. And that one is going to be out of play. And a foul ball. Oh, and 2. Really, it is 2.
Rhodes has had pretty good control in this game. No walks. He has hit one batter.
Right. Next pitch on the way. And that's ball 1. 1 and 2 is the count. Excuse me. Frog's coming back, Jerry.
I told him to stay away.
Well, he's not listening. So the 1-2 pitch, swing, and there's another foul over our heads. I'm open.
I want to see how strong this kid is.
I do not. Because you know what will happen. It'll be pouring down rain, and it'll come right down here in the middle, hit the computer, and everything will be bad.
I know.
Another monster, a little bit inside on that pitch.
Yeah.
2-2 the count. I just don't think he's going to come down like that. That's a pretty hard.
It would be almost impossible.
Well, I'm not going to say it's impossible. Never say it's impossible. There's a line drive. That'll drop in for a base hit. Carleton comes up to grab it, and there is a one-out single, Jerry.
And now up is your third hitter for the Wolves here in the top of the fourth, and that's the catcher, number 7, Parker Termini. And he hit into a double play the last time.
Runner at first for the Wolves. Here's first pitch to Termini. Strike and throw to first, and runner's back safely. Yeah, this is Bond. I was thinking it was Bond. Bond's on first. Okay. Have to get everything straight in my head. Here's the pitch. Low ball 1-1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. Top of the 4th inning. At bat is Black Hills. Pitch on the way. High ball 2, 2-1. It's a strike call and another throw to first. So 2-2.
You know what's interesting is Shelton, I think, has 5 or 6 pitchers. 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
think
believe
so.
so. All right.
Yeah, that's great.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on for the Wolves here in the 4th. Pitch on the way, runner goes, throw to second. And they got it. Bond is out at second. That's out number 2.
And
see, that was a, what was that? Was that a ball or a strike? It was a ball. Must have been a ball. So the count is full. Yeah, full count. And they're catching up. What they seem to do is clear the board after a play like that. Outside, and well, Termini is over on first on the walk. And there's your walk, Jerry.
That's the first walk thrown by Brady Rhodes. And now up is number 2, the second baseman, Max Johnson. He flew out to the second baseman in the 2nd inning.
So 2 down and 1 on. Throw over to first. Termini back safely.
Two outs, 1 runner on first.
Here's next pitch. Low ball 1. So we're going to get a courtesy runner for the catcher, and that is number 22, Chase Chandler, yeah. Chase Chandler heading over to run for Termini. So Chandler's in to run. He's on first. And it's 1 ball, no strikes. Line drive right into the glove of Wyatt Wagner. And that'll end the inning with 1 on. So we head to the bottom of the frame. Still no score.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
Unlike other health concerns, mental illness is not always easy to see.
D-E-P-R.
Mental illness doesn't show up on a scale.
Bipolar?
Sorting out a mental health concern takes professional diagnosis and treatment.
Anxiety. I thought so.
If you or a loved one has a mental health concern, don't go it alone. For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, call 1-800-662-HELP. Learn more at samhsa.gov/support.
So we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Still no score, Black Hills and Shelton. Jerry, who's coming up?
Yeah, leading off for the Highclimbers is a cleanup hitter, number 14, the first baseman, Cole Schlender. He struck out in the 1st inning.
So going through the warm-ups here. Hey, if you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter with the handle @MasonWebTV. Also consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's YouTube channel and hit that bell to get notified the next time we go live. So Slender will step in to lead things off here. Swings and he'll hit one fair right over to third baseman Floyd. Throw over to first on the hop, and Sprague gets an out. That's 1 away. So 1 pitch, 1 out.
And now up is Number 8, the designated hitter, Tyrell Stewart. And Tyrell got on the first time in the second inning by way of a walk.
He'll step in. Just the way he sets up for his swing, Jerry, is just kind of relaxed and laid back. And then when he gets ready to swing, it's he gets stiffened, but he takes strike 1 called there. Next pitch on the way. Ground ball, that's going to roll foul. So 0-2 to Stewart. So 1 out here in the 4th inning for the Highclimbers. No score. Count is no balls, 2 strikes to Terrell Stewart. Pitch on the way. The line drive. Nice glove there by Spray. Throw to first is late.
Yeah, Tyrell has some speed, and that was a nice play.
I'm sorry, that wasn't Spray, was it?
That was a nice play by the shortstop. And that was Alec Lynch.
Lynch, that's right. Okay.
Nice glove.
So that will bring up Kyle Gerchek. I gotta fix that, don't I?
That is up now is number 3, Kyle Gerchek, the left fielder, and Kyle got on by way of an error in the second inning.
So who is on shortstop again, Jerry?
The shortstop is Alec Lynch.
Lynch, okay. All right, Lynch in here instead of what I had duplicate stuff out here. Pitch on the way, curveball, strike 1 called. 1-1 is the count to Gerchek. So Stewart's at second. I'm sorry, he's at first. Why did I say second? Throw to first. Stewart dives back safely.
Hopeful thinking, right?
Well, I don't know, Jerry. It's one of those things. My head's in the clouds, I guess. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. Bottom of the 4th inning, no score. Another throw over to first.
Keeping Tyrell honest there. Hoping he's trying not to make a big lead at first.
He does take that lead again. Gerchek is waiting for the pitch. Another throw to first. Stewart again dives back.
Now, when there's a runner on, you'll notice he is facing more sideways.
Yeah, well.
Which is natural.
Maybe that's what I'm seeing more. And there hasn't been too many runners in this game. And a step off this time. So the count does remain 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. Tyrell Stewart over at first base. Kyle Gerchek, the batter for the Highclimbers. And another step up.
So Tyrell's doing his job over there. A little intimidation.
And he goes. Nope, there's a fly ball over there to Shepler. And that is out number 2. And Stewart stayed on first base.
And now up is number 20, Cannon Hudson, the right fielder. He was in a force out the last inning.
So 2 away for the Highclimbers here. As Hudson steps into the box. Pitch on the way, runner goes, throw to second. And they got him. And that will end the inning, because that is the 3rd out. So we head to the 5th. Still no score.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal Fiber Internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
We head to the 5th inning, Jerry.
Yeah, one thing I've noted is both the catchers for Black Hills and Shelton have good arms throwing it to second. They both have nailed one runner so far here in the ball game. So pretty hard to steal off of. And leading off is number 32, your pitcher, Mark Otto.
And the first pitch, high, ball 1.
And Mark has been very effective on the mound. He's got a 4-hitter so far.
A little exchange of baseballs here. So the 1-0 pitch from Rhodes, still in there. Just a bit low. Ball 2, 2-0 to Otto. Next pitch on the way. Fly ball, that one might just drop in for a base hit. Otto turns the corner at first and holds there, so a lead-off single for the Wolves.
And now up is the first baseman, number 23, Hank Spray. Last time he hit the ball flew out to the first baseman. So he's 0 for 1.
So a courtesy runner for Otto. And that will be number 24, Blake Klinger.
And I like that they're able to do that and still be able to come back and play.
The first pitch in there to Spray is low, ball 1. Spray shows bunt, pulls it back, and ball 2. As Klinger's over on the first base for the Wolves. There's a foul, basically. Got a little piece of that, Jerry. Heard the little tink.
Yeah, and Spencer Coots is playing in, expecting the bunt.
So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 on, nobody out. Make it 3 balls, 1 strike.
And I think Spencer's going to play back a little bit now because 2.
And there is a walk.
So the first 2 runners have got on, one by way of a single and one by way of a walk. And now your shortstop is up. Let's see. Looks like we might have we got a substitution.
Yeah, lineup change here. Number 13, is it?
Yes.
That is going to be Asher. Asher Shortland. Yes, Asher Shortland. Come in.
Okay.
Got it?
Oh, okay, got it.
Okay.
So we do have a substitute for the Wolves, and that'll be Asher Shortland. How did he do?
Well, let's see here. Played Monday 0 for 3, and on the 19th he was 0 for 3.
Okay. So this is his first batting experience today.
So runners at first and second for the Wolves. No score, 5th inning. No outs. Pitch on the way. And ball 1.
Nice stop.
Yeah, good stop by Wagner. And he got in a position to throw it if he needed to.
Right.
Next pitch on the way. High, ball 2. 2-0 to Shortland. And a timeout is called, and here comes Trevor Cahoon to the mound. I'm going to get a pitching change here, Jerry.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Well, okay. Here comes
Stewart's coming out of the bullpen.
Stewart's coming out. Yep.
So we're going to have a pitching change. So we'll step aside. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
We all depend on them for medical emergencies, to keep our highways safe, and to get back on the road. And emergency responders depend on us to watch for them, to slow down and move over. We do it for the people out there taking the risks while helping others, and the people who care about them, because most of us agree that we all share a responsibility for safety on our roads.
So the new pitcher for the Highclimbers is Terrell Stewart.
Yeah, and to give you a little summary on Brady Rhodes, he did not allow any runs, although there are 2 people on base right now. Let's see.
Yeah, the runner, it's first and second.
First and second,
Yeah.
okay. But he had a 4-hitter, which is good.
What? How many? 1 walk and he hit 1
He had
batter.
1 walk and he hit 1 batter. That's right.
Hey, every Friday, MasonWebTV.com provides helpful driving tips with the Wise Drive, a weekly column by Doug Dahl, a Target Zero manager for the Washington Traffic Safety Commission, and a self-confessed traffic safety nerd. The Wise Drive is like Dear Abby, but for driving. Column is primarily driven by reader questions, but also covers current traffic safety issues. The Wise Drive appears in numerous newspapers in Washington and is posted to MasonWebTV.com every Friday. The column this week, Jerry, is about ATVs on public roads.
Interesting.
Yeah. It is interesting. It is allowed in certain circumstances.
Yeah, I think their top speed is what, 45? 40?
I believe you're right, Jerry.
I think it is about 45. Yeah. So you can see where it would be a problem.
So a strike is called.
And now up
is the same batter.
Yeah.
Number 13 is Shortland. And he has 2 balls and 1 strike. As Stewart is in there to pitch. And that one, ball 3. 3-1 is the count to Shortland. Again, runners at first and second. Nobody out here in the 5th inning. Stewart with the pitch. High ball 4, and that'll load the bases. So it's
and now up is number 4, the center fielder, Xander Scheffler. He was hit by a pitch last time and then thrown out trying to steal second.
Takes strike 1.
Force out at any base right now.
Now the bases are loaded. Next pitch. Strike 2. So 0-2 is the count to Scheffler. Next pitch on the way. Outside, ball 1. 1-2 is the count. Here's the next pitch. Fly ball right into the glove on the run, and it's dropped in. Here comes 1 run to score, and they'll hold up runners. There is Black Hills gets 1. Still the bases are loaded.
So Mark Otto comes in for the first run for Black Hills. We got a new hitter, number 22.
Number 2, that is Chase Chandler.
Okay, thank you.
So 1 run in, nobody out, and the bases are still loaded for Black Hills. As Chandler will step in, face Stewart for the first time, and take strike 1. Next pitch on the way, strike 2. So here's the next one. A swing and a miss, and that is out number 1 for the Wolves here. But 1 run is in, only 1 out. Bases are still loaded.
And now up is your third baseman, Joey Floyd. He's flown out twice, 0 for 2.
First pitch, Strike one called. Next pitch on the way. High ball, 1-1-1.
Tyrell throws some heat.
Yeah. Would agree with that. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 3 on. Pitch on the way. Inside, strike 2 is the call. Floyd steps back in. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called.
Well, he struck out the last 2 batters.
Yeah. So 2 away now.
And now up
Braden Bond.
is number 8. You're right. The left fielder, Braden Bond. He's got 2 singles. He's 2 for 2. But he was thrown out attempting to steal second.
Swing and a miss in the first pitch. Again, the bases are loaded for the Wolves here. They have 1 run in to take the lead 1-0. Looking to pick up a win over the Highclimbers. There's a line drive. That's going to drop in. Here comes 1 run coming in to score. Turning the corner and another run. Nope, they're going to hold him up. As, oh boy.
Oh, the guy in a pickle.
In a pickle, he ran out of the baseline. He gets tagged out, but a run did come in and score. And it is 2-0. The Wolves take the lead in the inning.
So Hank Spray scored.
Yeah. So it's 2-0. We at the bottom of the 5th. See what the Highclimbers can do. Can they answer?
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Kids will be kids, which just goes to say kids will be curious. They get into everything, everything. If there's a loaded firearm in the house, they could get their hands on that too. Keeping firearms locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition in a place inaccessible to kids can help keep your loved ones safe from family fire. Safe gun storage saves lives.
Head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Highclimbers have some work to do here. They trail by 2 runs now, 2-0.
Yeah, the thing that's hurt Shelton here, they have 3 errors. And that does hurt a little bit. Okay, leading it off here in the top of the, or bottom, excuse me, the bottom of the 5th is the right fielder, number 20, Cannon Hudson. He was involved in a force out the last inning. Thank you.
Yeah. No problem, Jerry. First pitch to Hudson is ball. Trying to see if there was a change in the lineup. I can't see. I can't tell if there's any change.
Well, I don't think there was because I didn't see.
There's a ground ball that goes right by the third baseman. It's fair. Hudson turning the corner at first, and he's going to hold up there. So Highclimbers have a base runner. They needed to get back in this game.
Usually the coach will come out and notify
if there is
a change. And now up is Matt Carlton, the center fielder. He flew out the last time to the first baseman. 0 for 1.
Actually, it's not going to be Carlton.
Ah!
It's I think it's just out of order, Jerry. No? Oh, we're going to bring in a... Okay, so 22. So Tyler Anderson is coming in to bat.
Okay, thank you.
And we'll get it to the question. Well, he'll probably come into the infield in the next inning. We'll see.
First attempt for Tyler?
Yep. First pitch on the way. Outside, ball 1. So nobody out, one on. Cannon Hudson over at first base. And Tyler Anderson is the at bat.
One thing Dietrich has taught me, I need to look at the number of the player before they step into the box.
Well, in that case, Carleton was in the box,
Yeah.
and then he was called back.
Okay.
And then they brought out Anderson. So he takes ball 2.
Okay, thank you for protecting me.
Next pitch in there is that fair into, yeah, it's in foul territory out there. Bond will grab it, and that's out number 1. Just a foul territory. And that will also hold Hudson over at first base.
And now up is Spencer Coots, number 2, your third baseman. He flew out to center field the first time. Runner on first.
1 away. First pitch, swung off, and then that one's fouled straight back.
Cannon Hudson on first base.
So 0-1 is the count to Coots. Throw over to first. Hudson dives back safely. It's a nice crowd here today, Cherry.
Yeah, we do. We have a nice crowd from Black Hills sitting right behind us.
And they've been here since before I got here, Jerry. There's a line drive right up the middle, gloved and drops into center field. Hudson heading for third base, and the Highclimbers have runners at the corners with one out.
Nice alert play by Cannon Hudson on that. Once he saw that ball go out in the outfield, he was on the go.
Yeah, that ball went up the middle, just missed the glove of Otto, and then out there.
And
off the glove, I'm sorry, Jerry, off the glove of Johnson, and it rolled into center field, but not very far. But that puts runners at the corners for the Highclimbers.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
and now up is Wyatt Wagner, the shortstop, number 13. No, thank you. That was good.
Pitch on the way.
I appreciate your comments.
Yeah. First pitch is a ball outside. So you got Coots at first, Hudson at second, and are we going to see a pitching change here?
Okay.
And I think we are. It'll be who will be coming in for.
It looks like it might be the third baseman, number 21. Let's see.
You know, it's a conference there. There's about, 5 players and the coach in there.
Well, let's see what happens here. Either they're talking about where the ball should go when it's hit, where it should be thrown.
Well, we have a couple of guys heading for the bullpen too, Jerry. I'm thinking.
And usually when the head coach comes out, that means they're going to have a pitching change.
Well, we'll see here.
And this is not the head coach.
No, well, it is not a pitching change. I think it was just to settle everybody down.
And, you know, talking about where the ball, the choice where they need to go.
So 1 ball, put that on my graphic. No strikes, 1 out, runners at first and third. Pitch on the way, swing, and that one's out of play. 1-1. So my imagination is there a little mist coming in her face, Jerry.
And your hitter is Wyatt Wagner, who's playing short and has flown out to the left fielder both times.
Just feel a little bit of mist coming occasionally.
Yeah.
Next pitch on the way. That one's playable. Can Bond get to it? Nope. He slides and falls foul off the third base line. That's a 1-2 is the count to Wagner. Again, you've got Hudson at third, Coots at first for the Highclimbers. 1 out in the bottom of the 5th inning at 2-0. Black Hills with that lead. Pitch on the way. Ground ball right up the middle. That's going to be it's going to be an RBI as the run comes in to score for Hudson will score. They got Coots out at second base, but Wyatt Wagner's on first.
And now up is
Austin Williams, I believe.
Yep, Austin Williams. number 30, your second baseman. He got a double in the first inning and flew out to center field in the third.
Throw over to first. And Wagner's back, kind of trotted back. Didn't take much of a lead there. Otto into his pitch. Fly ball. That is out of play behind us. Yep, right behind to your left there, Jerry. That would have came down. People go scrambling, and it's 0-1. They count. Smart play by the lady over here. She came to the fence.
She was the first one to get out of the chair? Okay.
All right, pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2 to Williams. So 1 run is in, 2 are out, and Wagner's over in first base. Austin Williams behind in the count. Pitch on the way, runner goes. Fly ball, shallow center field, and no problem for Shepler, and that will end the inning, but the Highclimbers get 1, and they cut the lead in half. Is now 2-1, Black Hills.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR. Then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV. Restart or replay shows you've missed and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
So we head to the 6th inning of play. 2-1 is the score. We do have a lineup change, and I'm trying to figure out what that is, Jerry. Let's see here. So White is still at short. Williams, I don't see it. I guess I don't see it, Jerry. Thought there was a change, but I guess not. Strike to the first batter is Termini, who steps up.
And he's 0 for 1. He had a walk in the 4th inning, and he's your catcher. And has a good arm.
Pitch on the way. Ball 1. 1-1 is the count to Termini.
He's thrown out 1 runner so far.
Stewart still on the mound for the Highclimbers. Swing and a miss by Termini. 1-2.
Good curve ball there. He has a good fast pitch. He has a good curve ball.
Next pitch on the way. Ground ball right back to Stewart.
Beautiful.
Stewart will jog over and just touch the bag himself. And that is out number 1.
Beautiful reaction by Stewart.
Something that always sticks in my mind is back in the 6th grade, was told that no, don't run to the base, throw the ball. You can get the ball there quicker.
Yeah.
But in that case, it wasn't much of a challenge.
Plus Stewart has a lot of speed.
Yeah, he does. First pitch in there to Max Johnson is a strike.
And he's flown out twice.
Next pitch on the way.
Second baseman.
Swing and a miss. Oh, a half-hearted swing there, Jerry. I am not sure if he really wanted to do that. So 0-2. And Johnson's behind in the count. And he hits one foul. And count stays 0-2.
1 out so far?
Yep, 1 away. Next pitch on the way. That one's a fly ball. It's foul. Coots gets under it, and that's out number 2.
And now up is number 32, Mark Otto. And he's playing what position now?
He's still pitcher as far as I'm aware.
Oh, okay. All right.
There hasn't been a change that much. First pitch to Otto is high, ball 1.
In the last inning, he got a single. He flew out in the second inning to left field, so he is 1 for 2.
Next pitch on the way. Ground ball right into Williams' glove. He'll throw over to Schlender, and that will be the inning for the Wolves. And we head to the bottom of the 6th. Black Hills 2, Shelton 1.
As AmeriCorps members and volunteers, we do more than talk about our core values. We take action and commit to making our community stronger.
At AmeriCorps, my commitment to equity gives every student a strong start.
Our compassion brings food and friendship to neighbors in need.
My determination protects parks in my community.
Now more than ever, your community needs you. What's at your core? Learn more at AmeriCorps.gov.
Did you get a call or message that mentioned Social Security that made you feel threatened or scared? That is not the Social Security Administration. Social Security will not threaten you, press you for personal information, or demand instant payment. Social Security does not accept payments by gift card, prepaid debit card, internet currency, or by mailing cash. Criminals use these forms of payment because they are hard to trace. Don't fall for it. Hang up, ignore them. Report this criminal activity to oig.ssa.gov.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Jerry.
Well, I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Both teams only have 1 error.
Okay.
And I don't know what I said before.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
Make that correction.
Okay.
And now up is number 19, the catcher, Brendan Wagner. He is 0 for 2, struck out in the first and flew out to center field in the 3rd.
So Otto still on the mound for the Wolves. First pitch sunk in there pretty quickly for ball 1. Here's the next pitch. Swing, and that one heading out of play. So 1-1 the count to Brendan Wagner. So 1-1 is the count to the leadoff batter for the Highclimbers here in the 6th inning. Brendan Wagner, pitch on the way. Outside, ball 2, 2-1. Next pitch, swing, and it's going to be an infield fly. Lynch under it, grabs it, out number 1.
And now up is Cole Schlender, the first baseman, number 14. He's 0 for 2. Struck out in the first, and in the 4th, he grounded out to the shortstop. Or no, the 3rd baseman.
First pitch to Schlender is a strike called. So 0-1 is the count. Here's pitch. A little bit low and outside. Ball 1, 1-1 the count. 1 out. Nobody on for the Highclimbers here in the 6th inning.
They need a runner.
Yeah. Trailing by a run. Here's next pitch. Outside again, ball 2. 2-1. No activity anymore in the bullpen for the Wolves. Little conference heading out to the mound here. Just a little conference to make sure everybody's on the same page, I guess. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out for the Highclimbers. Cole Schlender will step back in. Otto with the pitch. High ball 3, 3-1. Here's pitch. And there is a 1-out walk. As Schlender heads to first base.
And now up is number 8. And now was the designated hitter, is now the pitcher, Tyrell Stewart. Tyrell had a walk in the second and a single in the fourth, and was thrown out trying to steal in the last inning, or the 4th inning.
First pitch is a strike.
Tyrell was able to retire the side in his the last inning, pitching for the Highclimbers. 1-2-3.
Fastball high, no throw to first. Ball 1-1 the count. 1 out, 1 on. Cole Schlender over at first base for the Highclimbers. He'll take his lead. Tyrell Stewart with the waving of the bat. Throw to first. Schlender back safely. Still the count, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Another throw to first.
Yeah. Otto's been really focused on trying to keep that runner close to the bag. He's done a good job. And it's a good advantage when you're a left-hander, too.
Yeah. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2-1 is the count to Stewart. Next pitch on the way. 3-1. The wind has calmed down. It's kind of shifted direction, so it's coming lightly from our backs. Swing and a miss on that pitch.
Yeah, there's no wind right now looking at that flag. This has probably been the most pleasant game we've had to announce, as far as the weather.
Yeah, it has been. So the count is full to Tyrell Stewart. Fly ball. It's going to drop in. It does drop in up against the fence. Schlender around second, heading for third. He's going home. Throw to home. And he's in there safely to tie the ball game. And Stewart ends up at second base.
So an RBI for Tyrell Stewart. And Cole Schlender scoring. And now up is number 3, Kyle Gerchak, your left fielder. He got on by way of air in the second inning and flew out to center field. So he is 0 for 2.
And now we're getting a pitching change, Jerry. And that will bring in number 28. Braden Golder is now going to be the pitcher. We will take a timeout while he does his warm-ups. We'll be right back. New pitcher for the Wolves is Braden Golder. And it looks like Otto's going to head to where? Second base? Yeah, Otto's going to head to second base. Play over there.
Mark Otto pitched 5 1/3 innings, allowed 5 hits and 2 runs.
Golder, let's see here. I saw him down here somewhere. Yeah, so he pitched on Monday, 4 2/3 innings, 1 earned run, 3 hits.
Oh.
So he's in there while he continues his warm-up pitches here. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, helps you know what local government is doing with live video streams of meetings of the Mason County Commission, Shelton City Council, Shelton School Board, and the North Mason School Board. You can also watch past meetings of these entities, as well as Port of Allen Commission meetings. Mason Web TV also covers the Port of Shelton Commission, League of Women Voters of Mason County, and informational meetings from the Shelton Mason County Chamber and the North Mason County
And
Chamber
now
of Commerce.
stepping in is Kyle Gerchak. And there is one out. He is 0 for 2.
And the runner at second is Terrell Stewart. They'll get the Golder to step off.
And Tyrell has some good speed, so it won't take too much to score him.
So 1 run is in, 1 out. Pitch on the way. It's high ball 1 to Gerchek. The wind is now definitely coming from behind us, Jerry. Its flag is moving a little bit.
Picked up a little bit.
And another step off by Golder. Trying to keep Stewart over there at second. Tie ball game at 2.
I'm sure that has an effect on the pitcher, on their concentration.
Golder looks back at second, goes to the plate with a strike. So 1-1 is the count to the batter, Kyle Gerchek. It's like Golder is communicating with his infield. So 1-1 with 1 out, 1 on and 1 in. Here's the pitch. Ground ball goes foul. Third baseline, 1-2. And Stewart trots back to second base. The 1 ball, 2 strikes pitch. Golder taking his time, getting the sign. Here's pitch. Ground ball right into the hand of Lynch. Lynch will throw it over high, and turning the corner is Stewart to come in and give the Highclimbers the lead. And Gerchek is over at first base.
Yeah, we'll have to give that as an error.
Yeah, it was a good play out there by Lynch. It just the throw to first just sailed on him.
Yeah.
And the Highclimbers have a 1-run lead.
And now up is number 20, Cannon Hudson, the right fielder. In the 5th inning, he got a single. He is 1 for 2.
Gerchek takes his lead at first. Pitch on the way. Hudson smacks 1 foul to the mini dome.
And just 1 out.
Yeah, just 1 out. Good point. 2 runs are in here.
Trying to get an insurance run now.
Bottom of the 6th inning we are. Throw, and Hudson hits one. Throw to second in time. Throw to first, not in time.
Didn't get him, nope.
But there is 2 out, as Gerchek is out at second.
Nice play by the shortstop.
Lynch.
Yeah, Alec Lynch. Nice job.
And that'll bring it back in. Goes Matt Carleton.
And Matt is 0 for 2. Flew out to the first baseman in the 2nd inning, and flew out to the left fielder in the 5th.
Now there were 2 outs. Okay. Carleton steps back into the box after they make sure he's the right guy to be out there. And he is. Pitch on the way. High, ball 1. Hudson over at first base. He's not going back to base. Not going back to the bag, Jerry. And Calder gets him to go back. For a quick step. Takes his lead again. Here's a pitch. As a strike on the outside corner, 1-1 is the count.
The catcher does have a good arm. So, for the Black Hills.
Calder and Hudson are kind of playing a little cat and mouse over there.
I know you have some speed, Canada. I'm going to keep you honest.
All right. Pitch on the way. Low and outside, ball 2. 2-1 is the count. 2 down, 2 in, 1 on for the Highclimbers. That's actually at first. Excuse me. Get that graphic right. Pitch on the way. Fly ball. Heading, dropping, foul. So 2-2 is the count. And Hudson's got to make the trot back to first base.
And 2 outs. 2-2-2.
Oh, the 2s. Oh, this is a... Okay, we'll do that. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. 1 on, 2 in.
Okay.
All right, so we're a little off on that. The 2s are here, though. Here comes Hudson around to score, and Carleton's coming in. There's 2 more runs for the Highclimbers, and Coots has a double, a 2-run double.
2 for 3, yeah. So, Tyler Anderson scored on that 2 RBIs, and Kyle Gerchak, that's the other one I think scored. Yeah.
No, it was Carleton.
Oh, was it Carleton? Yeah, it was Carleton.
Hudson.
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
And the batter.
And the batter right now is number 13, Wyatt Wagner, the shortstop. He is 0 for 3.
First pitch was a ball. So
You
Coots,
are correct.
yeah, Coots is over there at second after batting in 2 runs, giving the Highclimbers a 5-2 lead. Next pitch in there for ball 2. Some cheering going on from the softball field, Jerry.
Yeah.
They're playing a doubleheader over there. I think Tumwater took the first one 7-0. I don't know what it is now. There's no score at all. There's a line drive to center field. That'll drop in. Here comes Coots around to score. And sliding into second.
With a stand-up double, Wyatt Wagner.
And it's 6-2 with 2 out. And here comes Austin Williams? No. Are we going to get a pitching change again here, or just to calm down?
No, he's pointing out there.
All right, so we're going to have another change. 6-2 is our score. Highclimbers broke it open here in the 6th. It doesn't look like there's going to be a change, is there, Jerry?
Well, let's see.
No, there is. There is a change. Sorry, number 2 is in there. So Max Johnson will come in to do the pitching.
Okay.
And we'll take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
So Max Johnson takes over on the mound for the Wolves. And we'll get to that, get to him as he continues his warm-ups. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is experiencing some growing pains with too many things to cover and not enough people. So we are looking for help. If you have an interest in broadcasting, announcing, video streaming, video editing, sports, news, politics, reporting, or advertising, we would like to hear from you. Send an email to masonwebtv@gmail.com. You can also call or text 360-229-2234. No experience necessary. Just get in touch. We'd love to talk to you. And Jerry's trying to figure out something on his score sheet here as Max Johnson is taking over on the mound for the Wolves here in the 6th, as it is 6-2 now. Highclimbers have taken over here in this inning.
Yeah, Braden Golder pitched 1 1/3 innings, gave up 5 hits and 5 runs, all earned.
So here's Austin Williams to come up with 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch
and
from Johnson.
Austin had a double there in the first inning, and then the last 2 times up has flown out to center field. So he's 1 for 3.
So the first pitch was a ball. Coots again is on second. Next pitch is a high fly ball, center field. Stepler under it, and that will end the inning, but the damage was done. The Highclimbers take over and lead 6-2. We head to the 7th.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
New pitcher for the Highclimbers. Matt Carleton has come in relief, and there's some lineup changes all over the place here, Jerry. Let's see here. Looks like Williams is now at shortstop. Stewart is at second. And Wyatt Wagner is out in center field, if I'm reading this right.
Tyrell Stewart pitched 2 innings, had one hit off of him, no runs. He came in relief in the 5th. Pitched pretty well. Last inning he retired to side, 1-2-3. So that's the breakdown on Tyrell.
Hank Spray will lead things off here for the Wolves as they're down to their final 3 outs.
And Tyrell now is playing second base.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, Stewart is over at second. Williams is at short. Schlender still at first. Coots still at third. Brendan Wagner still behind home plate. And I believe it's still Gerchek in left and Hudson in right, with Wyatt Wagner out center.
Okay, and leading off for Black Hills here in the top of the 7th is the first baseman, number 23, Hank Spray. He walked in the 5th.
And he swings and hits a little chopper grounder, and Schlender grabs it, covering first. It was Carleton, and it's out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. And here's number 24, which is Blake Klinger coming in here for the Wolves.
Oh, okay. First time up?
Yep.
Okay.
He was out running for the pitcher earlier in the game. Swings at the first pitch, fouls it off. It's 0-1. Next pitch on the way. Fastball gets by the Wagner. 1-1 is the count. 1 out. Nobody on for the Wolves here in the 7th. Trailing by 4 runs. They got to get guys out there on the bases, Jerry. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Ooh. That one kind of got stuck in Carleton's hand. 2-1 is the count. Next pitch. Line drive right into just over the reach of Stewart into, well, center right field. And there is a 1-out single for the Wolves as Klinger is over on first base.
And now up is Xander Schepler. He is 0 for 1. He did get hit by a pitch in the 3rd inning and got on by way of an error in the 5th.
Ground ball is going to be fair. Coots scoops it up, throws to first, and that's out number 2. And
Nice.
but on the play, Klinger will make his way over to second base.
Yeah, nice play by Spencer Coots on that. Beautiful play.
And now is Owen Pate.
Okay.
I think it's Owen. Is that what that is? 17?
Yeah.
Oren Pate. Okay. And he'll swing and foul the first pitch off. Because all I have on this sheet is Pate. Jerry. I don't have a first name. So Oren Pate is at bat. 2 out, 1 on. Klinger at second base for the Wolves. Down to their final out. Next pitch. Ball 1, 1-1 to Pate. Klinger takes his lead at second. 2 down. Here's the pitch. Swinging another foul off. And the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. To Oren Pate. Strike 3 called, and that is the ball game. 6-2 the final. Highclimbers sweep the Wolves in 3 games this season. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with some totals. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
If you have COVID-19 tests at home, you've probably wondered, when should I use them? Sometimes are better than others. If you have COVID symptoms, take a test. If you've had a COVID exposure but no symptoms, wait 5 days to test. If you want to be sure you don't have COVID before meeting up with others, test as shortly beforehand as possible. That's all there is to it. Just follow the directions in the package. For more answers to COVID test questions, visit doh.wa.gov/testing.
Hi, everyone. Al Roker here. As a guy with his own catchphrase, I appreciate that Smokey's only said,
Only you can prevent wildfires.
but I'm filling in because there's a lot more to report. Like when there are parched or windy conditions out there, you gotta be extra careful with things like burning yard waste. After all, wildfires can start anywhere, even in your neck of the woods. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Well, it's a final here at Highclimber Field. 6-2, Shelton, well, they came from behind. They held the lead, and then they came from behind. Actually, that's wrong, isn't it? No, it doesn't matter. They came from behind, and they pulled out a 6-2 win over Black Hills, completing the three-game season sweep of the Wolves. There are 2 games left in the regular season for the Highclimbers. They play both against Aberdeen, Monday at the Bobcats, and Tuesday they are here. The Wolves also have 2 games left in the regular season against WF West. They host the Bearcats on Tuesday and play in Chehalis on Wednesday. Right now, our next broadcast is Monday, May 9th, when the Shelton Fast Pitch softball team hosts Black Hills in the 3rd meeting of the season between the ladies. The 2 previous games went into extra innings, with the Highclimbers taking both. First pitch for the game, Game 3 on the 9th is 4:30. We'll have that game for you on the 9th. And if there is some sort of a tiebreaker for the playoffs next week in baseball, we'll try to get something on there as Jerry goes through his totals. How much time do you need there, Jerry?
1 minute.
1 more minute, he says. Well, as he does that, if you are enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter with the handle @MasonWebTV. Also consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's YouTube channel and hit that bell to be notified the next time we go live. Jerry.
Thank you, Dietrich. Nice job today. The Black Hills Wolves had 2 runs on 6 hits. And they had 1 error, and they left 4 on base. I'm going to give Braden Bond most valuable player for Black Hills.
Okay.
He went 3 for 3.
Okay.
He had 3 singles. For the Highclimbers, they had 6 runs on 7 hits, 1 error, and left 6 runners on base. 6 runners on base. They had 3 pitchers, as well as Black Hills had 3 pitchers. Let's see. No, Black Hills had 2 pitchers, and we had
3.
3.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm going to give the most valuable player award to 2 players. Spencer Coots, who went 2 for 3, had a 2-run RBI, and got a single and a double, and made a really nice play at third.
Right.
My other most valuable player I'm going to give to Tyrell Stewart. He was up twice, or 3 times. He had a walk, a single, and a double, and he had an RBI, and he pitched well. So I'm going to give those 2 players my Most Valuable Player awards.
Okay.
Spencer Coots and Tyrell Stewart. What do you think?
I'll agree with you there, Jerry.
Okay.
Why would I argue with Jerry Apple? It doesn't do any good.
You know what? You've helped me so much in the past, pointing out things I need to work on, and I appreciate you.
Oh, thanks, Jerry. So again, 2 games left in the regular season for both the teams. Shelton takes on Aberdeen Monday and Tuesday. Black Hills will be facing WF West Wednesday next week. And we don't have a game until the 9th on our schedule at this time.
Okay, that was what I was going to ask you. And are they playing Aberdeen 3 times?
No.
Just twice?
Just twice. This is
what's a rain out or something?
No. This is just the last schedule. This is the confusing part about the league. Some teams you play 3 times. Some teams you only play twice. So the question is, with the Black Hills Shelton matchup, it doesn't really matter. They swept. But in the cases of, say, Rochester, they took 2 of 3 of those. So which one counts? The first one went to Rochester. The Highclimbers took the next 2.
Right.
So if you're the Highclimbers, well, let's take the last 2. If you're the Warriors, you want 1 and 3, let's say.
Yeah.
But I don't know which is the official, and that's what the confusion is. And then you look at WF West and Shelton. WF West took 2 games.
Yeah.
And they only played 2 games. So it makes it a little bit confusing on your divisions. Right now, I do have all that stuff.
Would you say that Shelton's probably locked into 3rd right now?
Well, at the minimum, they are in 3rd place. I would say that. Trying to get to my standings sheet. This was before. See, Tumwater on top, 8-2 in league. WF West 6-4. Shelton 6-4. This was coming in. Black Hills was 5-7. Rochester 5-7. Now, obviously, things have changed. Centralia in 3-5, and Aberdeen at 2-8 coming into today. So this all kind of changes things in the dynamics. The worst thing that could happen to Shelton, I would think, is they take number 4. And if they take number 4, they have to do that crazy little pigtail play-in game and take on the number 5 team from the Greater St. Helens League.
Kind of like we did
in
basketball.
Exactly.
When we went down there.
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to be a case here. I think that they would be at the very minimum number 3.
I think you're right.
In that case, if they're 3, they would travel to number 2 of the Greater St. Helens, and that is Columbia River. I chuckle because we were down in Columbia River for basketball for the play-in game.
Yeah, you're right.
So, for the Greater St. Helens League, Mark Morris is on top. Columbia River 2, Ridgefield 3, Hawkinson 4, and Hudson Bay is 5.
And here's the other thing that's interesting. If you've noticed throughout the season, the teams play back-to-back.
Right.
And my question on Aberdeen, I thought maybe they had played once before, but they haven't.
No, they have not. This
it's just the end of the season.
It's just the last 2 games of the season, and I used to question why they play these games, back to back, maybe a day between, and it's because it's kind of like you're getting your rotation and getting your best batters and your best pitchers out there. Off the, here's your first matchup. Okay, it didn't quite work. Let's take it the next time and move things around so we can get that better matchup. That's the reason why you can do that. That's my opinion, of course.
Yeah, that's a good analogy. Good job.
Okay.
Yeah, well, thank you, Diedrich. I look forward to
the
Highclimbers, of course, next week. I might even come and watch their game here.
On Tuesday?
Tuesday.
You can go down to the harbor, too.
Yeah, I could. I don't know if I'm doing anything Monday night. It'd be kind of fun. Get an excuse to go down.
Unfortunately, we can't broadcast because I've got other commitments with the Shelton City Council meeting that night.
You're a busy guy.
I got to do that.
You're a busy guy.
That's why we're looking for help, folks. We needed somebody.
We do.
Either you want to do here's my thing. You come to me and you put you to work on Tuesday. You can do a baseball game or you can do a city council meeting. What is your pleasure? Yeah. Just speculation. Anyways, thank you to Jerry Apple for his help with this game today. Final again, Shelton 6, Black Hills 2, and we'll talk to you on the 9th.
Enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Please give us a like. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter with @MasonWebTV. Also consider subscribing.
TV's Facebook page and or YouTube channel. And remember to hit that bell to be notified the next time we go live. This broadcast on Mason Web TV powered by HCC was made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health, and Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.